That decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that?
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
Yeah. No!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of drive there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes.
Great shot.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah. Keeper!
There'll be one run here for them.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yeah!
Fantastic catch.
Yeah!
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Misses everything. Good pickup, big chance.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Oh, that is a great catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Narine, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Drives and misses everything.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Beaten on the drive.
Jansen with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. No!
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
A miserly over is completed. Just one off it.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer. This should be close.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
The bowler just has to watch that one sail straight back over their head. Brilliant shot, a deserved 6 runs.
Nice shot.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Yep.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Russell won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
No. Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Waiting. Yep. No.
Russell shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Oh, well bowled.
End of the over, 6 off it. The Knight Riders are 26 for 4. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off.
Yeah, shit.
Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Yes.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Oh, nice bowling.
A little late on that, no run scored. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nice bowling.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
End of the over. The Knight Riders are 40 for 4. Jansen from the south end. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Strong enough to lift this straight over the bowler's head for 6.
Caught, gone.
On their way to the pavilion. Showed plenty throughout. Just couldn't get the job done and reach those 3 figures.
Yep.
Great shot.
Good return there, back from the deep. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Finds the edge.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
Yep. Catch.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Chance!
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Catch it.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yes.
Out!
Oh, yeah!
What a catch!
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard.
Catch.
They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Catch it.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Catch.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep, yep.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
For the Kolkata Knight Riders.
Nicely played.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Well bowled.
Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single. There's trouble here.
No.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Catch it.
Yes.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
There'll be runs here.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. This could be trouble.